Hey, what's going on, team? I thought I'd utilise this time while I'm waiting for my friend to rock up before we go get something to eat to pump out this quick video for you on the topic of death and why it's actually important for you to go after your dreams. So a little bit of a backstory. Back in the end of 2019, I was actually working part-time in Cotton On. I know, Cotton On. I'm not super proud of telling you this, but it's the truth. I was working in Cotton On part-time because at the time I was working on becoming a dating coach, and we all know how that turned out. But anyway, I went into Cotton On one morning and I thought it was just going to be a regular day at work. You know, I just went and did my own basic routine. But this morning was a little bit different. I look over to the front of the store and I see a few people, like concerned citizens, sort of like a little bit shocked and worried, sort of gathering around something that was on the ground. And I couldn't really see what it was from where I was standing, so I decided to go in for a further look. And I get there, and through the crowd of people, there's this dude lying motionless on the ground, and no one's sort of like doing CPR or anything. So I asked the bystander, like, what happened? And he's like, he fucking died. And like, I was a little bit shocked when he said that because I didn't expect him to be so blunt about it, but it was right. He actually he died. This dude was like in his early 40s and he died right there in the middle of the shopping center, potentially just having a heart attack. That night, I started to ponder about like some of the things that have happened in my life, you know, some of the close calls, and I'm sure you've probably had some close calls as well, where if you're a little bit further this way, you might have been taken out by a car and you might have died. I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of these experiences, and that's what sort of, I guess, led me towards having a deeper appreciation about life and wanting to share my understandings with you. The point that I've wanted to get across, and like what I've been cultivating in my mind for a long period of time, and also a little bit of inspiration from Max Tornow, is life can end so fucking quickly. Never get to the end of your life and think, what if? You know, what if you did that job that is a little bit more, you know, you need to learn a little bit more, it's a little bit more risky, but it might actually be more fun. You know, what if you were become the type of person that you go and talk to whatever girl you find attractive, you know? Imagine what you could make happen. What if you decide to, you know, like get your shit together and discover what your purpose is and not be so directionless anymore? What if you decide to actually go and do that entrepreneurial endeavor that you've been thinking about? You should never get to the point, to the end of your life, where you didn't actually go and pursue that, like at least pursue that. You may not necessarily get to completion of that, but at least you give it a good go. The point I'm getting at is never get to the end of your life thinking, what if? It might be risky, it might be hard, it might be frustrating, it might be a long fucking way, but at least you fucking do it. At least you can say honestly to yourself that you're going after something that is a big deal to you. You know, are you going to be the type of person that wakes up in the morning and just sort of like looks for cool shit to happen? Are you going to be the type of person that like lets your boss push you around, let other people push you around, let people that don't believe in you push you around, and just sort of like be like one of these leaves out here, just sort of like breeze through life? Or are you going to be the type of person that wakes up in the morning and goes, this is my fucking time. This is my life. This is my purpose. This is my dream. And I don't fucking care how ridiculous this sounds, but I believe in myself and I'm gonna do it regardless. I'm gonna go for it, and every little tiny step of the way, every little piece that I put into that wall, like this brick wall here, I know I keep using analogies or metaphors or whatever you want to call them, but I'm trying to punch this into your brain. Every little step gets you a little bit closer to the dream, closer to the end goal. And this feeling, I can tell you from my own personal experience, and if you look at other people that are on this journey as well, it's one thing above anything else. It's liberating, you know, because now you're not crying. Now you're not like worried. Now you're not wondering. Now you're not stressed out. Well, you are stressed out, but it's a better type of stress. Because now you're addicted to the hustle. Now you're grinding. Now you're progressing. Now you're becoming a better version of yourself. And this is such a liberating feeling to bring to the surface, you know? And with enough time, And if you seek help and you get a bit of guidance, you'll get those wins in, you know. You'll be able to accelerate your growth a little bit with that help. And one day, I hope for you that you'll actually wake up and you have a bit of that moment where you're like, you know what, I'm finally living the life of my dreams. You know, that's what I wish for you. That's what I'm so passionate about, shooting these videos. Like, you can't stop me from shooting these videos anymore. And I would be so happy to join you on this journey of self-discovery. If you like what I'm talking about, then by all means, I want you to reach out to me. So reach out to me on Instagram. First, like and subscribe to this video, of course, but reach out to me on Instagram and explain a little bit of what's going on in your head right now. And I'll be more than happy to, like, you know, point you in the right direction. And if you and I seem like a good fit, I'll put you through my mentoring program and you'll come out the other side a completely changed man. My mentoring is not easy. I don't take on pussies. It's quite tough, but I'm trying to, like, grind you away to that diamond. I'm trying to make you a bit more of a hard man so that you can take on some of these natural stresses in life, because life is just a series of problems, man. And your ability to be able to solve those problems for yourself and for other people is going to dictate your success. So I want to be able to help you on that journey of self-discovery so that you can pick problems that are important to you to solve in other people's lives so that you can get that sense of fulfillment. That's one aspect of it anyway. But yeah, if it seems like a good fit, reach out. If you're not at that stage yet, that's completely fine. And you like my sort of content, then hit that like button and subscribe. I've got plenty more video content coming out on these sort of topics, and I can't wait to potentially meet you or for you to comment on one of my videos or check out my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna go wait for my friend, he's still not here, to go to dinner. We're in Sunnybank in Brisbane. All right, have a good one.